Alright, guys, so I'm sorry for, this episodic thing, but like I said, Screencastify is kind of bad with that, and I'm not gonna buy the $25, premium version. But, let's go ahead and continue, my dearest Earthlings.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. That sounds like a great idea.
Look, that's supposed to be the picture of the sun. Baloney.
I'm interested to hear your authority on the matter when it comes to the sun. What's funny is it actually is a picture of the sun. You're just too close-minded to understand how we could ever take it.
I'm interested in hearing your authority on the matter because you say there's.
Oh, and I'm also sorry for if you're hearing any echoing. So my microphone is it's recording my sound, and it's also like recording the tabs audio, and it's recording, it's echoing, whatever.
Already a picture of the sun and we're just too close-minded to see what it is. Well, let's do it. You and me, right now. You and me get together online and let's go take a picture of the sun. And let's find out if it looks like the picture.
You're expecting to take a picture of the sun, first of all, without burning your eyes out. I mean, unless you have technology, which I'm sure you don't. And also, with, I'm guessing, a normal video camera, it's stupid.
In that book, or if it looks like the same pictures that the hundreds of people posting them online are showing.
Oh, so he's saying that if you take a picture of the sun with a camera, that it's gonna look the same if you're in space. I don't know, man.
Yeah, let's find out.
Worshipping the sun. Teaching children how to elevate themselves above God's throne.
No, we're teaching children about nature, stuff that's real, not silly little stories about a man with a goatee that could walk on water.
Now, I'm not gonna exactly go on a tangent about religion and stuff. I'm not about that kind of stuff, but I understand what he's saying. Let's just go ahead and go on.
So you're teaching stuff that's real, stuff that's in nature. So this is an actual science book now. You've changed your mind. It's not a kid's book anymore. It's a science book. And by the way, you concluded your point with another.
Already talked about this and how a kid's book can also be a science book. But let's go on.
Which is, again, the scoundrel's way out for a scientist. Can you please just substantiate any of your claims with evidence or experiment? Not.
So him saying that Jesus was a guy with a goatee who walked on water, and he thinks it's fake. Why does he need to provide evidence? Or I don't know. He goes on several times throughout this video saying that he needs to substantiate evidence for things he really doesn't need to.
Reference to evidence.
I'm just going to continue without like when he says you need to substantiate evidence. I'm not going to respond to that anymore. I'm just going to say that right now I answered that.
Or experiment. You personally substantiate what's coming out of your mouth.
Look, they even have a flat horizon back there.
I saw it was curved, and I believe SciManDan will also say that
Nope.
right now.
That looks like it has a slight curve to me.
Looks like we're listening to your opinion now. Looks like it.
Alright, when I first saw this, I went on a tangent for a few minutes. And obviously, if you see, I'll just shorten it down, compress it a little bit. If you see a picture in a book, even if it's an illustration, and there's a curved line, and Earth is round, you can't say, oh, that's curved, and another person can't say, oh, that's just your opinion. You can clearly see in the book that is curved. It's not his own opinion.
Has a slight curve to you. And maybe it does, but the whole point of this demonstration.
Yeah, maybe you have eye problems, but that was clearly curved.
That we're saying the book is, full of shit. So, what is it? Your opinion, or is it the truth?
I mean, it's pretty obviously fact. your eyes are working
I love
correctly.
it how he's ripping right through the picture part as a way to make it more believable that it's actually doing something. Because all he is right now is a crazy guy ripping up a book in a shop.
Not an argument. And apparently you are unaware that one of the highest
He wasn't making an argument. He's just reacting to the video.
forms of intelligence is satire and irony. So that's what he's.
I don't know about you, but his face and his tone in the video, he doesn't look very satirical or ironic. And if he really was satirical or ironic, he, wouldn't be a flat earther and he'd be doing it as a joke, I believe. So I don't think that's necessarily true. Your claim that it is what he's doing is ironic.
Demonstrating here.
What, this page here? That looks like a curve to me. What do you guys think?
Again, is it a science book or a kid's book? Either way, it's still wrong.
It is a scientific kids book. Whatever.
Children with, right here. There it is.
And if I might do it like do my video like you do, how about you substantiate some evidence?
All the aliens gonna come off these alleged spaceships.
It's a kid's book, buddy. What kid's book isn't complete without some goofy looking aliens in it?
Of course, kids need entertainment, even if they are learning about science.
Oh, once again, at around 6:50, it's a kid's book again. So before you were teaching nature and you were teaching what was real, but you can't teach nature and what's real without throwing in a couple little cute alien pictures, right? Because that makes all kinds of sense.
More condescending smirks and smiles.
Wow, what a hero. Your family must be so proud.
Yeah, you must be really proud of all those years you spent in your ego-stroking indoctrinated school too, because the only thing it seems that you've been able to do since you got out.
You must have spent really no time at all in your school paying attention or absorbing any of the material you were supposed to be learning.
School was kind of deliver a bunch of irrelevant insults, not substantiating any of your claims or, really saying anything of value. You're just griping.
The only way to buy a fake space book for children is to purchase it and rip it up before, just because you don't want children to have to get programmed with the alien invasions fake space stuff.
Yes, because ripping up one book is going to...
Let me just say that speech he gave to that woman was very intelligently marked out.
Stop that, isn't
amazing.
it? Never mind the TV programs, films, other books, and teachers of this world.
SciManDan, were you really actually under the impression that Nathan thought ripping up one book was going to change anything? Like, you don't understand that this is like a,
He literally said that he didn't want kids watching this or reading that book and thinking that there were aliens invading or whatever the hell he said. He literally said that.
An ironic demonstration. By the way, he mentions that about 50 seconds later when he says that he's making a statement. So I don't know if you just forgot about that 50 seconds later. I mean, it's in your own video. You even played it. I mean, it's...
Pay for it.
Yeah, this is clear.
He's making a statement, yes. What does that have to do
making a
with
statement
irony?
that this is baloney.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not under the impression that ripping one book is sort of solving anything or eliminating the deception. I'm sorry you don't get that. Maybe...
Even though he stated just before that he didn't want that book going to the
Maybe you
minds
could
of
watch a
kids.
little Monty Python sketch comedy or something and kind of get up to speed on how all this stuff works. Oh, and by the way, you are admitting that the deception is there because you're saying to him, oh, you think ripping up one book is going to stop this problem. So you're admitting that problem is there. Good job. Oh, by the way, you haven't actually refuted any points yet.
Right here. And it's baloney in a basket.
Yeah, you see, you haven't mentioned the old flat earth buzzword yet, perspective, because to my perspective, that's not baloney in a basket. This is baloney in a basket.
Insult.
Alright guys, I'm gonna have to finish that. I'll give my thoughts on the baloney in a basket next video. Goodbye, my dearest of all earthlings.